Okay, they're going to want you to convert. It's the last one in this section of problems. It says convert f of x in standard form to vertex form. Right, and we know how to do this. Right, we know that in standard form, a is -3, b is 33, and c is -100. So we already know a. Right, and my goal here, if I want to convert this to vertex form, I'm just starting off with my template for vertex form. I have to just plug in the numbers, a, h, and k, right? So I know a is -3. Calculating h is easy. That's just -b over 2a, right? Oh, and by the way, the quiz over this stuff that was supposed to be today, I pushed it off, right? Remember I told you that. Let's go ahead and do it on Friday because I'm going to be gone in the afternoon on Friday. That way it can be done when I'm not here. Okay, so it'll be on Moodle. It'll just be a quick little quiz where you have to memorize these things. If you don't have this sheet, here's everything on the quiz. Okay. Anyway, so h is -b over 2a, so that's going to give us -33, right? It's going to give us -33 because b is 33, so I get -33 over 2 times -3 is -6, right? But negative over negative is positive. And so it just reduces to 11/2. Okay? So h is 11/2. There's the value I'm plugging in there. But finding k is going to be kind of a pain, right? Because k is always f of h. So in this case, I'm plugging 11/2 into the function. Well, if I plug 11/2 in for x there and there, that's going to be a mess, isn't it? Would you guys agree? I mean, you can do it, but it's going to be a mess. Well, technology to the rescue. Okay, here's an example where you can use Desmos, and it really is very helpful. So all I got to do with Desmos on Desmos with this one okay, Gabe, you with me? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to input the function. This is one of the best things Desmos does for you. I'm going to define f of x. So f of x equals, and then I'm just going to put in this function up here, right there. So it's -3x squared plus 33x minus 100. Okay? And I wanted to evaluate this thing when x equaled 11/2, right? Okay, so all I've got to do then is just do f of 11/2. And look what it does when I do that. When I plug 11/2 into the function, it gives me the value as a decimal, but look, it gives me the fraction, convert to fraction button, so it's -37/4. What do you know? So all I've got to do is plug that value in. So I'm going to take a picture of that. Oh, darn it. Okay, and then there's the other number I'm plugging in, right? Everybody see that?
Yeah.
So there's the other number. Oops, there's the other number. So my answer would have just been f of x equals -3 times x minus 11/2 squared minus 37/4. Okay, good? All right, have at it.
Got 2 minutes. We go. 1 minute.
Well, 1 minute.